You repeatedly gathered intel on me and sabotaged my plans. I finally caught you.
Get your filthy hands off me.
You're on death's door and still hiding your face. Very well. Get the video and the USB drive from him.
You'll never get the evidence. A dignified Shen family director, secretly engaging in such filthy deeds. If everyone knew, could you still sit so comfortably in your position?
The last person who threatened me like this ended up dead. Do you understand now? Get him. He took down my nationally ranked fighters so easily.
Oh no. I can't stay here. I have to get out of here.
The dart's tip is broken.
The film was
There are scraps of clothing on the ground.
and narrated by
It definitely hit him. But there's no blood. Could it have missed? Director Shen, this dart was crafted for me by a world-renowned master. Those who hit will be injured. Go search for him. Dead or alive. Yes.
Shen Shaipeng's dart is inside me. Soon I'll lose consciousness. My mind is getting foggy. I need to find shelter quickly.
Who are you? It's him.
Why are you here?
This is my house. I should be asking why you're here. Oh, forget it. Let me dress your wound. We'll talk after your wound is treated.
Hey, what are you doing?
Taking off your clothes to treat the wound. What else dress the clothes?
Choo-choo Langxi. I'll do it myself.
Hey, let me help you.
I'll find something on you, you popper. Proof that you're not Director Chu. Director Chu.
What's she doing here?
It's fine, I'll have the maid send her away.
Director Chu, I was wrong about last time. So I came today to apologize to you. Why don't you open the door first? Miss, Director Chu isn't feeling well. She's already asleep. If you have something to say, come back tomorrow. Yes. If she had nothing to hide, why would she lie and say she's asleep? So, Director Chu is awake now. Should I give her the gift first, and then apologize to her in person? Miss, it's not convenient to disturb Director Chu while she's sleeping. Why are you still going up? Let's see how this imposter handles this.
So Miss Fang enjoys peeping into other people's bedrooms.
No.
No, then get out.
Yes. I'll leave now. Uncle Shen, not only did I fail to catch that fake Chu Langxi red-handed, I also found Xi's keepsake. Right on that woman's bed. Can you believe it? It was Xi. Uncle Shen, I don't want to live anymore.
Are you sure you saw it right? That it was Shi's thing.
Xi and I grew up together. How could I be mistaken? Oh, Uncle Shen, I don't want to live anymore.
Go home and rest. About
The
this
film was
matter,
translated
don't tell anyone.
And narrated by
I'll take care of it. This whole thing is very suspicious. Director Shen, what's wrong? When did Shen Shi leave? Yesterday afternoon. And hasn't returned. He still hasn't come back. Yes. I need you to find out immediately. Chu Lengxi's villa is how far from where we just met that person? About 3 kilometers. 3 kilometers, let's go. We're going to Chu Lengxi's villa. You suspect Shen Shi? No way, Director Shen, that sickly person. How could he be so agile? Better safe than sorry. This isn't so simple. The servants. The news is this.
Are you saying that the person she saved was Shen Qi?
Yes, miss. Do you think she'll betray us? After all, the Shen family.
Go back. Ask her face to face.
Yes. Hey, don't alert the enemy.
Barging in so rudely. Doesn't seem like something Chairman Shen would do. I thought it was some punk thief.
Chairman Chu, why are you back so late? From outside. Didn't you say Chu Lengxi was with a man? In bed. How could she be here? Does everything I do need to be reported to you? You, on the other hand, Chairman Shen, making such a grand entrance here. What's your purpose? What purpose could I possibly have? Last time, didn't I see Chairman Chu shine at the succession banquet? Is your health much better? I came here specifically to congratulate you. I knew the previous image was fake. Still looks like a sickly person. Looks like we can still proceed with the original plan. Force her off the board.
Great. Chairman Shen, I see. You don't want me to be well, do you?
What are you talking about? How dare I? But since I'm already here, won't you invite me in for a cup of tea? I want to see if the person inside is really Shen Shi.
Wait, I haven't spoken yet. Chairman Shen, are you that impatient? Who gave you the guts? Again and again.
It's getting late. Chairman Shen, you should go back soon. Our Chairman Chu needs to rest. Looks like I can't get to the bottom of this today. Oh, well, it's an unexpected harvest. Then I won't bother Chairman Chu any longer. See you another day. Chairman Chu, should we still look for Miss Ye?
No need. Shen Xiaoping's behavior shows that the Shen family is fighting amongst themselves. Since she saved Shen Qiyi, she must have her reasons. Take me back.
Yes.
I'm tired.
Chu Lengxi. Last night, when you were riding on top of me, you weren't acting all shy like this. And do you not see me as a man? How come I'm sleeping in your bed? And you can sleep so soundly?
You don't have feelings for me, do you?
You're thinking too much. With your floral boxes guarding the fort, I think any man wouldn't have any other thoughts about you.
Are you gonna die or not?
I'm in so much pain.
You. Where does it hurt?
It hurts right here. It hurts right here.
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
I just wanted to get a little closer.
How come I didn't realize before? How good you are with sweet talk.
Isn't that because I'm Highly talented in all aspects. As long as I want to do something, I can definitely do it.
You're pretty confident, Master Shen. If I'd known you were this difficult, I wouldn't have gotten involved in this mess.
What? From what you're saying, you want to cancel?
May I?
No.
Yesterday. It happened suddenly. It's understandable. Today.
What about today?
Give me some time to think about it today. Forget it, let's talk business. This Fang Yu is no pushover. Her face looked bad when she left yesterday. She must have discovered
the film
something.
Was translated and
I'm afraid you're in
by
trouble.
Media.
Don't worry. This matter will be resolved properly. It won't affect our plan.
It better not.
And you better give me an answer soon.
Let me go, old man. This kick is to teach you a lesson for your parents. So young and already doing bad things, robbing and killing people. Do you think you're honoring your parents? Do you know you're wrong? Okay. I'm wrong.
The film was translated
Old man, I was just so
and
hungry.
narrated by Media.
I lost my mind for a moment. Please spare my life. I promise I'll never do it again. Please, old man, spare my life. Child. Here, take this. You must be starving. Eat. Life has many crossroads. You can make mistakes, but you absolutely cannot stray too far. Otherwise, even the gods can't save you. So you're not calling the police. Sigh. It's good that you know your mistakes and can change. You didn't cause me any real harm. What are you calling the cops for? But you better remember this. There can't be a next time, or I won't let you off the hook. No, you gotta believe me. I absolutely from now on will never do this kind of thing again. Thank you.
Didn't expect her father to be a recluse master.
Hey, you little rascal. Coming back this late. Where have you been? Look at the state you're in. It's not serious. It can be cured.
Really?
When have I ever lied to you? Come with me.
These legs, no doctor could cure them. No one could heal them. This old gentleman, can he really do it? A good thing I gave him my contact info. Surprisingly, he hasn't pestered me again.
Miss, have you memorized the information I gave you a few days ago? Have you memorized it all?
Don't worry, it's all in my head.
In order to ensure the safety of the eldest lady, security for this banquet, I must be responsible. Can't be with you all the time.
It's fine. This is a good chance for me to personally meet those cowards who only resort to dirty tricks.
Zhao Haiming, president of the Boxing Association and a CEO of Zhang Group. Seichu Lengxi sure has a lot of pull. Yeah. And Shen Shiyi to Shengxi Group. Shen Shiyi can't be with you all the time. Shen Shaipeng has arrived. So many important figures, all waiting for the CHU Group heir. The CHU Group's influence is quite substantial. I'm increasingly anticipating meeting this prominent figure. This Seichu Lengxi certainly won't disappoint us, right?
Shi Yi. Miss Pure cried and screamed, saying she looked down on you. How can you not even handle a woman?
Miss Pure looks down on me. Is it perhaps because I didn't give the entire group to Uncle?
You're getting less and less respectful with your words. How do you talk, boy? Can't even handle a woman. That's all you're capable of.
The film was
Indeed
translated
can't inherit the group.
and narrated by
Can't become the
Media.
group's president.
Uncle. What about the board of directors? The board has its own considerations. I advise Uncle to not interfere too much.
I won't interfere a bit. Are you relying on this sickly body to manage?
I advise Uncle to watch his words.
Dare to make me Shen Shaipen. Watch my words. Hasn't been born yet. Chu Group Director. Miss Chu Lengxi has arrived.
Just saw this woman yesterday. Today she ignores me. Also, why is she in a wheelchair?
Is this the Sichu group's style? Truly lives up to its reputation. How did this guy get in here?
Welcome, distinguished guests, to my Chu group. Chairman Succession Banquet.
How did she suddenly transform?
Into the Chu group chairman.
You're lucky to still be sitting here today. For me, Zhao Haiming to witness. Chairman Chu's true face is already a blessing in 3 lifetimes. From now on, my boxing club will follow your lead. My Zhang group is also at your disposal.
Yes, yes. I never thought the renowned chairman would be so young and beautiful. This CQ group will definitely flourish under her leadership, prosper. That's true.
A group of unperceptive fence-sitters.
My father, the former Chairman Chu, unfortunately passed away 3 months ago. He once said before his passing, "Thank you all for your support. I, Chu Lanji, announce as chairman."
Chu group chairman. You fake, are you worthy?
Fake. What this Miss Fang said. Who is the fake? Is Miss Fang saying that the person impersonating on stage is a Chu group shareholder?
Don't be fooled by this fake. Deceived. She's not Sichu Lengxi at all. She is just an ordinary, couldn't be more ordinary person. Even if you're dressed in fine clothes, you're still not a young mistress. Who gave you the audacity?
It's hard to tell what's real and what's fake, since Miss Fang brought it up. I hope Miss Fang won't be disturbed and will continue.
At the Shen family banquet that day, I witnessed this pheasant trying to become a phoenix, seducing Brother Shi, and almost causing Grandma Shen to be hospitalized.
Shameless. You even dared to impersonate the CEO of the Chu Corporation. I think that sick person is not long for this world. How dare you impersonate her? You have some nerve. You even dared to trick us.
The film was translated
This play?
and
I wonder if you can keep it up.
narrated by Media.
All the city's elite are here, and nobody dares to impersonate. Just with this one sentence, I'll make you leave hiking.
Do you know what you're saying? This miss, an insignificant ant, and the board of directors dare to cross my bottom line here, challenging my authority. You're pushing it. Ungrateful. What right do you have to question me? How dare you run wild on Chu family territory? Someone throw her out. If you say one more word, I'll take your life.
Let me go! Let me go!
All right. Let's move on to today's main event. Regarding my father's death,
Even if you're Chu Lengxi. Just you, a sick person with only a few days left. What right do you have to be the chairman of our Chu Corporation?
as expected, it still happened. I'm just physically weak. But managing a company relies on the brain. It's a pity you don't have one.
Chu Lengxi. You're half dead. And your mouth is still so hard. This medical record in my hand documents Chu Lengxi's physical condition.
Leon Wang, shareholder of Tushi Group. MR diagnostic report sheet.
She's dying. So Chairman Chu, be sensible and give up the chairman's position. Go back to your ward and prolong your life.
Chu Lanx's condition is so serious.
Even if you're incredibly resourceful and powerful, it's a pity. Your days are numbered. Chairman Chu Lanxi, a dying person. What right do you have to occupy this position?
Are you rebelling, old Lian?
Rebelling? For the sake of Chairman Chu's life's work. And for us, tens of thousands of employees. Even if we rebel, so what? Someone take Chairman Chu away. Let her rest well. Challenging my authority. Lion Wenkayang. You dare to, Chairman of Chu Group, at the succession banquet, spout nonsense. It's simply like having the gall of a leopard. I was wondering who it was. You're nothing but a lackey. And you dare to point fingers at me. You're really getting ahead of yourself. You've even forgotten your own name. If it weren't for Chairman Chu, where would you be today? You.
Old Lian. Leave here. This is your last chance.
I've heard the world's funniest joke. Dignity. You give me. You pretentious.
The film was translated
Dying person.
and narrated by
How can you
M
become
Media.
the chairman of our Chu Group? Just because you can lead our Chu Group to the peak, I'm afraid it will collapse midway.
Enough. You heartless things. While Chairman Chu is ill, you rush to step on her.
In what capacity? Do you interfere in our Chu Group's affairs? Young Master Shen, mind your own business. Wet behind the ears brat. Chairman Shen, control your junior.
This person is interesting.
Stop laughing. Our board of directors has unanimously decided. Chu Lanxi is not fit to be the chairman of our Chu Group. Yes. Yes, our Chu Group cannot be ruined by a dying person. Chairman Chu, for the benefit of Chu Group, you should abdicate. The strong rise, the weak fall. In that case, you should step down. Right. We hereby apply to revoke Chu Lanxi's chairmanship. I, Zhao Haiming, also agree to remove Chu Lanxi's directorship. My Zhang Group also agrees. Abdicate. This Chu Group will soon be in my pocket. Assistant Lin. From now on it will be surnamed Shen.
I'm just weak. Sitting in a wheelchair. I'm not dead. Besides, just you small fry. Are you worthy of forcing me to abdicate?
The medical record is right there. It's just a few days of life left. What's the difference from being dead?
Ridiculous. Just with a piece of paper. You want to decide my life or death. Don't think too highly of yourself. Otherwise, you fall. You won't even know how you died. In other words, this chairman's position, even if I give it up, who among you present is worthy of sitting on it?
Chairman Chu. A wise man submits to circumstances. You're like this, still putting on airs. In my opinion.
In your opinion, who are you? You think you're worthy of meddling in Chu Group's affairs?
A medical record proves nothing. You a sickly person. Can't even stand up. What can you say?
What a joke. If I stand up today, what will you do?
If you can stand up, I'll kneel for you. Don't even mention kneeling. I'll kowtow to you. If you can't do it, give up the Chu Group chairman position.
Good. Then next. Please don't blink. Come on, let me speak for you. I'm standing up. What does the document prove? I can not only stand, but also walk, jump, and clean house.
This martial art, it's definitely her.
Almost forgot. And you, Lian Wenqiang. Is there something wrong with my health?
Chairman Chu, I think there must be some misunderstanding between us. Misunderstanding.
My father took you in, and this is how you treat his only heir.
Chairman Chu, I was wrong. I was wrong, so wrong.
I thought you shareholders had some real ability. You disappoint me.
Chairman, please believe me. I am completely loyal to you and the Chu group.
Completely loyal. Did I hear that right? That's not what you said just now.
I was misled by evildoers. Chairman, you must believe me.
Evildoers.
I'm your staunchest supporter. Staunchest. Chairman Chu, since you're all right, we're all relieved.
Relieved. Relieved about what? Those who owe me from the bet can pay up now. Isn't that right, President Zhao? You said, if I stood up, you'd kneel.
We're all in the same business circle. We'll see each other again. Why don't we forget about it? Chairman Chu, after all, I held you when you were little. Forget it. I also held you when you were little.
When you were forcing me to resign. Did you remember that you watched me grow up? Did you remember that we're all in the same business circle, and we'll see each other again? Every single one of you here today. If you don't kneel, you won't have a place in my Chu group. Kneel. I'll let you off this time. Next time, there won't be another chance.
Miss, are you all right?
I'm fine. I've just never seen such a grand scene. Or so many important people. Let me catch my breath.
You were amazing. Full of spirit. I thought I saw it just now. Miss.
Brought up today. The murder of Chairman Chu's father. Someone's going to panic, no doubt.
Yes, miss.
You can go back to work. Let me collect myself. Who are you? How dare you disrespect me like this? Let go of me, otherwise.
Otherwise what? Will you kick me away like you kick them? Or use your belt to tie me up? Are you covering my mouth because you're afraid I'll kiss you? Shulangxi wouldn't push anyone away. She would just turn and leave. The way you turned your head is exactly like someone I used to know.
I don't understand what you're saying.
You couldn't possibly not understand. When you kicked those shareholders away, I knew that proficiency and you back in the woods are eerily similar.
If you mention the woods one more time, I'll kill you and silence you for good.
I have a friend with contact information.
The film was translated and
You can't kill me.
narrated by M Media.
Besides, you have an ulterior motive, don't you?
I underestimated you. You appear weak on the surface, but you're quite cunning.
If I weren't cunning, how could I have survived under Shen Shaipeng? Aren't you hiding something from me too? Should I call you Chairman Chu? Or
No, or what do you want me to do to make you agree to keep my secret and help me get what I want?
a mutually beneficial arrangement. It's not hard to understand, is it, when I need you? You have to be available when called.
That's outrageous. Is there no room for negotiation?
Then I can only say,
Deal. For my 5 million.
Is she awake yet? How much longer? Dong, it's only 8 o'clock. No need to be so anxious. Young master got drunk last night. He probably won't wake up for a while. An uncle visiting his nephew. When is it your turn, an assistant? To butt in?
Exactly.
CEO Shen Dong. Young master is still resting. I won't wake him. I just want to take a look, get out of my way. Young master threw up last night. He must be feeling unwell now. We'll talk about it at the party. Don't block the way, dog. What are you so afraid of? Or is it that she isn't even in there? What are we going to do? The young master said that I have to stop you no matter what.
please forgive me. I drank a bit too much last night. Woke up a little late.
It's great that you're here. Let's have a good chat. Last night someone stole our group's trade secrets.
Did you catch the person?
They got away.
Then that's Uncle's negligence, isn't it?
But that thief got hit in the lower back by my hidden weapon. They should have an injury. Lift your shirt and let me see.
Uncle. Are you suspecting me?
I think it was you.
Where are the credentials?
You saw that person wearing your signet ring.
It's absolutely true. That ring has always been worn by Brother Shi. He never takes it off.
So, you've been playing dumb this whole time. To hide your ambition, haven't you? My dear nephew.
My ring was lost while I was drinking yesterday. I already lost it. Uncle, if you don't believe me, you can search this room. Is someone trying to frame me? Trying to start a fight between us? Uncle, you're such a smart person. Surely you can understand this.
Don't change the subject. Let's put the ring aside for now. First, lift your shirt. Let me see if you have any injuries. You're feeling guilty, my dear nephew.
Uncle, did you just hit my assistant?
Who told him to block my way? As a director, can't I even have this much authority?
Then apologize and kowtow.
What did you say?
Uncle, do you dare to make a bet with me? If I lift my shirt and there's an injury, I'll let you do whatever you want with me. You can kick me out of the Shen family. Whatever you decide. If I lift my shirt and there's no injury, you apologize and kowtow to him.
Why should I bet with you?
If you don't want to bet, the door's right there. Don't let me stop you.
Fine, I'll bet with you. You were hit by my hidden weapon.
The film
There's no
was
way you're not injured.
translated and narrated by M Media.
This Chulangxi's medicine is truly miraculous. Overnight, the wound has completely healed. Uncle, how's your sportsmanship?
I was wrong, I shouldn't have hit you, I'm sorry. Young master, what? What's going on here?
He hit my assistant. Making him kowtow is considered lenient. What era are we in? Everyone is equal. Even if he's a director, hitting someone is not okay.
Young master.
All right. Tomorrow is the Chu Group's bidding conference. How did the thing I asked you to do go?
It's done, young master. Next you'll see a good show. This project has already been pre-selected by the Chu Group. The so-called bidding conference is just for show. No matter what, if I can meet Mr. Chu today, then in the future in hiking, I'll definitely have a place. This is a 500 billion project. Besides the Chu Group, who else can come up with that much money? Mayor Liu has arrived. Tonight, we are holding the Dongmen Project Bidding Conference here. Welcome everyone. Some people have said that I old Liu rigged the bidding and have already pre-selected the Chu group for this project. This has led the shareholders who invested in the Chu group to change their minds overnight, thinking that things are settled. So, tonight, I want to give everyone a chance. If anyone can come up with 500 billion in funds, they can compete fairly with the Chu group. Everyone here. Does anyone want to seize this opportunity? Since that's the case, as mayor, I hereby announce the Dongmen project. Wait! I'd like to try for this opportunity. Wasn't this lion fellow taught a lesson by Chairman Chu last time? How dare he openly challenge him again? Didn't you know that after the succession banquet last time, this lion guy resigned? Now who knows whose support he's gotten? That's why. I see. He must want to get his revenge. I'm currently at Dingfeng Group. So, we are willing to try for this opportunity. As everyone knows, Dingfeng Group is indeed capable. But this kind of business investment still requires a lot of money. For the initial project, you need 500 billion. Can you come up with that? Isn't this a coincidence? I have exactly 500 billion in this card. If you don't believe me, you can have someone verify it.
The film was
Lion
translated
Wenkaya.
and
Don't be
narrated
ridiculous.
by M
Ridiculous.
Media.
How is this ridiculous? Didn't you just say that as long as there's 500 billion, anyone can participate in the project competition? So, are the words you just said just hot air? You old fool. You can refuse me. But I'm telling you, the entire hiking construction market is in my hands. If I don't agree, let's see who dares to take on this project. Who dares?
I dare.
The last time I saw her, she was sickly. How is she so lively this time? Long time no see. Chairman Chu. Surprised. I've transformed into your rival.
A dog that groveled at my feet has now latched onto someone inferior, and it dares to bark at me. How amusing. Hilarious.
You, enough, Lion Wenkayang. How long will you keep this up? All right, let's get down to business. Now that you're both here, you should give us an answer. You only have 500 billion. This project requires a substantial further investment. So, since it's just the two of you, the highest bidder wins. Let's keep it simple. Now, which of you can mobilize more funds? Whoever can gets the project. This new backer of Lion Wenkayang's, while capable, in terms of capital, is certainly no match for the Chu group. But haven't you heard? The Chu group is struggling. Their capital chain has severely fractured. It's still unclear who will win or lose. But Mayor Liu favors the Chu group. I know your concerns. You think I'm not capable, that I don't have as much money as the Chu group. You think I'm overreaching, that I'm destined to lose. But you won't get your wish today. I came here today, fully prepared, just needing this final push. This, plus this document, totals 1 trillion. Is that enough? Chairman Chu, your turn.
Mel knew this happened rather suddenly. I hadn't made sufficient preparations, coupled with the previous investor issue. I need more time.
As I understand it, you're already bankrupt. Your cash flow is gone. What will you use to compete with me? You barely have 500 billion. You can't possibly have more.
You seem remarkably well informed. It seems you've been spreading the Chu Group's confidential information. This involves trade secrets. Old Lian, if you keep investigating, you'll end up in jail.
Everyone here knows the Chu Group's current situation. Chairman Chu, I'm afraid you can't produce that much capital. 500 billion is your limit.
Who do I think I am? It's
The
you,
film was
Mr. Shen.
translated and
So,
narrated
you're the
by
one
M
behind.
Media.
Stealing my trade secrets.
Chairman Chu, you can say what you want, but be careful with your accusations. I wouldn't do such a thing. However, if what I said isn't true, then produce 500 billion. Chu Lengxi, oh Chu Lengxi, weren't you very capable? When you dealt with me, weren't you very impressive? So what now? Not so tough now, are you?
It's a good thing, Chu Lengxi. You don't acknowledge me as your sworn sister. Otherwise, I'd be utterly humiliated.
My god, what's happened to the Chu Group? That's an international conglomerate. So, the Chu Group has declined under Chairman Chu's leadership. Lion Wenkayang, you scoundrel! Do you really think I can't handle you? And what if you could handle me? Everyone in hiking knows. Chu Lengxi, chairman of the Chu Group, today, like a little darling, you're being trampled under my feet. This feels so good. Chu Lengxi, weren't you so tough? Speak up.
I'm waiting. You first, call you.
Are you waiting to become the laughingstock of hiking?
The Tianji Pavilion is willing to add 500 billion.
It's him. The one who stole my video flash drive that night. Damn it.
I knew his identity wasn't simple.
I, along with the Chu Group, am willing to invest 1,000 billion.
It turns out that the dragon is only seen from the head but not the tail. Tianji Pavilion. They control hiking's lifeline. More than that, it's said the Tianji Pavilion has hundreds of special agents. If they want, they can overturn hiking at any moment. And they're offering 500 billion right off the bat. With them joining forces, who can compete?
If 500 billion isn't enough, we the Tianji Pavilion are willing to keep raising the bid until we secure this project.
The Tianji Pavilion usually keeps to itself. Why are you interfering in hiking's business affairs?
I'm interfering, so what? Can you even do anything about it?
As the saying goes, even a powerful dragon can't suppress a local snake. Your Tianji Pavilion, no matter how strong, what can you do?
Let me tell you. If you're not a fierce dragon, don't cross the river. Guess if the Tianji Pavilion and the Chu Group can crush you, the local snake, into a fathead fish.
You're
nothing but a rat hiding in the shadows. Do you really think that just because someone's backing you up, you can act so arrogantly?
Chu Lengxi.
What is it, son?
Chu Lengxi, you're courting death. Stop Lion Wenkayang. This is our bidding conference, not your martial arts arena.
You'd better look back at your supporters before you keep barking.
I'll let you off the hook for today. Don't let me find another opportunity.
You don't need to look for another opportunity. Right now. Hit me.
Something's off about this, Chu
The
Lengxi.
film was translated
I'm
and
giving you a
narrated
chance, but
by
you're not
M
taking it.
Media.
Chu Lengxi. What are you doing? You're making enemies for the Chu Group.
Strange. Making enemies for the Chu Group. What's it to you, Director Shen? Could it be that Director Shen already assumes that the Chu Group is yours? I wonder if you can handle it.
No wonder Director Shen is always so concerned about the Chu group's affairs. Could it really be? You can't say that. If Director Shen hears it, he'll definitely retaliate against us. It's said this person is very petty. I mean, you're making enemies for Hiking's businesses. If you don't do building materials business, we still want to.
You changed your tune pretty quickly. Even so, what are you? You dare challenge my Chu group? You're worthy of that. Do you really think I Chu Langchi? I'm just a businesswoman. A soft persimmon.
Good little Director Chu. You have guts. I'll say this right here right now. As long as I'm here, your Dongmen project will never see peace.
A joke. Since when does my Chu group need to be threatened by you? Small fry. Timid and hesitant. Where is my Chu group's prestige? Lian Wenqing, listen to me. No matter what you use, any underhanded tactics, bring it on. I Chu Langchi will take it all.
It's settled then.
Director Shen, your subordinate has quite the nerve. And you are just like in the video you disc. Scheming and calculating.
What nonsense are you talking about? Director Shen, oh my. The underground fight club is taken care of. Currently Hiking's all underground profits belong to us, hahaha. Well done. It's the underground fight club that ruined countless people. My younger brother was inexplicably dragged into fighting black market boxing. They used him up and wouldn't let him go. Then they tried to scam the family. A whole 3 million. Rescued him back as a skeleton. Director Shen, you're so heartless. To frame me. You really will stop at nothing. A clear conscience fears nothing.
A clear conscience, huh? Then keep watching.
Director Shen, that Chu surname has always been an eyesore. Find a chance to get rid of him. Then spend some money to disperse the Chu group. That way we can easily kick the Chu group out. But isn't this still a little? Just do it when you're told. Everyone has a price. Take care of that Chu guy's driver too. If you can't handle this, if you don't handle it well, I'll deal with you. So old Chu Dong was killed by someone like you. You're truly ruthless. You scumbag. You're not fit to be a director.
If you want no one to know, don't do it yourself. This video was recorded by one of your men. Initially intending to blackmail. He didn't expect to be taken care of himself. Director Shen, do you have anything else to say for yourself?
So it was you who tampered with my parents' car. First you killed my mother, then used the same trick to kill my father. You even tried to kill me repeatedly. Is money and power more important to you than human life?
This is truly unconscionable. How can someone like you still sit here so brazenly? Exactly. Everyone, please don't get too worked up just yet. This video is probably fabricated. I Shen have worked diligently for so many years and helped so many impoverished children. How could I do such a thing? Wouldn't that ruin my reputation? There are 1,000 faces to every person. The person in this video is dead and cannot testify. I suspect someone is deliberately framing me. The priority now is to find a workaround and destroy this video as soon as possible. What he said isn't entirely unreasonable. After all, such things have happened before. Everyone, my first thought is to send this video to the authentication department to To verify its authenticity, a tall tree catches the wind. This could be unfair business competition. It's also unknown.
Mayor Liu is here today. Director Shen, you can certainly have it authenticated. But until the results are out, the Shen family directorship will probably have to be temporarily relinquished.
I agree. We agree. I think the current situation is relatively appropriate. Director Shen has always been in control of the Shen family. Now, who can inherit it? Young Master Shen. Young Master is frail, he can't.
It's settled then. For the time being, the Shen will be headed by young Master Shen.
Agreed.
What about my answer?
All right.
She at our age. We drink to celebrate. You've become the acting director. Seems like you're in a good mood.
In the eyes of someone like my uncle, everything is worth celebrating.
I never realized how terrifyingly smart you are.
If you had been discovered, would I still be alive?
All of this. You orchestrated it, didn't you? So, what's your relationship with the masked man at the banquet? Or should you say you were him?
Uncle, you're joking. My relationship with the Heavenly Secrets Pavilion is at best a friendship, if I were him. Do you think I would wait until now? I am him. I waited until I became strong enough to take revenge on you, to crush your power, bit by bit.
You're still the same as when you were a child. Anything you want, you've never failed. All these
film
years,
was translated
I thought you had
and
really changed.
narrated by M.
I haven't lost yet.
This is just the beginning. Uncle.
I understand. Actually, I've already guessed that this was Shen Shiping's doing. It's just that we can't convict him. Sent to the identification center. He will definitely interfere. You must protect that evidence.
Don't worry, sir. Miss also. How are you doing over there?
I'm fine. I'll be back soon.
I really want to tear the face off that Heavenly Secrets Pavilion guy. And Chu Langxi. Do what you want. I'll pretend I don't know. The two of them are together now. On their way to the Dongmen project. Brothers, it's time to get to work.
So you're now openly declaring war on Shen Shiping.
Yes. I've secured the position I wanted. Naturally, I can't possibly hand Shenxi back to him. I will dismantle his power, bit by bit. Including those filthy black market operations.
Plan carefully before acting. This Shen Shiping will undoubtedly try to tamper with the appraisal.
Naturally. How could he possibly pass up this opportunity?
This Lian Wenqiang, what is he up to? I'll go down and take a look. Stay in the car, don't come down yet.
Chu Langxi, Langxi.
This is the middle of nowhere. Even if I toy with you and then kill you, no one would know.
Aren't you afraid of biting your tongue off?
Director Chu. Still so arrogant. Even in this situation. You still dare to speak to me like this. Aren't you afraid of death? You sickly thing.
Just you lot.
Alright, you really aren't afraid of death. Go on. Wait, Lian Wenqiang, you've already committed a grave offense. by surrounding Director Chu. I advise you not to make things worse. Leave now in our Chu group. Can pretend that nothing happened. Otherwise you won't be able to bear the consequences. Consequences? What consequences? Tell me. What consequences will I have to bear? Don't you go too far. Too far, me too far. When Director Chu kicked me out of the board, when I was like a stray dog, was she not too far? She stole my business in front of all the nobles in hiking. It made me lose face. Compared to that, am I too far? Any objections, brothers? No objections. Director Chu, you were in a wheelchair before, but now you're alive and kicking, standing here. Even the Oscars owes you a little golden statue.
Don't waste any more time. Lian Wenqing, what do you want?
I know Director Chu as the chairman of the Chu group. You're wealthy and respected. I don't want to make things difficult for you. Just kneel down and count out to me 3 times. Say you were wrong and return the Dongmen project to me. Then today, I'll let you leave safe and sound. After all, your life is in my hands now.
Even if I told you to kill me, would you dare?
Chu Lengxi, do you think I dare? From the past until now, I've put up with you for a long time. Will you kneel or not? Are you going to submit your project or not? Good, ambitious. I have to think of a way
The film
to
was
properly torment you.
translated and
Someone
narrated
get
by
that
M
frail
Media.
young Master Shen out here. Boss, the person has escaped. This is your carefully selected ally, Director Chu. At the critical moment, you're left alone to escape by yourself. Someone take care of Director Chu. How did you suddenly become so powerful? This boxing style looks familiar. These are boxing champion Chu Yaihe's moves.
I warned you. Don't do this.
What are you going to do?
I didn't want to touch you originally, but you asked for this.
You can't touch me. If you touch me, I'll make the Chu group never have peace.
Then shouldn't I learn from you? As long as I do it cleanly enough, no one will know.
Don't be impulsive. Lian Wenqian can't be killed yet. It will be difficult to handle, and he's colluding with Shen Shaipan. Perhaps he also knows some ulterior motives.
Assistant Mu is right. Killing him now adds another problem. And loses a clue. Absolutely not.
Lian Wenqian, I'll let you off the hook today. Next time you dare provoke me, I'll skin you alive, you local tyrant. Understand? I'm asking you something.
Yes, I heard you.
Go away.
Miss, it's urgent. I have to tell you this in person.
Don't come again. Get to the point.
Shen Shaipan has gathered Shengxi Group, and the shareholders, who defected to our side back then, they should be making their move soon.
Are they preparing to completely break ties?
Chu Yi is decisive and ruthless, never showing mercy to enemies. I'm afraid there's no room for maneuver.
Organize the information we've prepared all these years, and give it to Yi.
Aren't you coming yourself?
No, in 2 days. Uncle will be giving me my final leg treatment. I must be there. Besides, this time the enemy, Chu Yi's method is more effective.
Mr. Shen, you wanted to see me. Have your people spread the news throughout Jianghai within a day. It won't take a day. An hour is enough. But what's in it for me, Mr. Shen? Once it's done, you'll get a share of the Chu group. Really? You'll keep your word? Thank you, Mr. Shen. What class? You insignificant thing. How dare you negotiate with me? Have them ready. As soon as it goes viral online, hold a press conference immediately. I'd like to see what Chu Langxi can do. It's not good. Now on the internet, a large number of corporations emerged. Negative news about let's exit the Eastgate project, and the shareholders of the board of directors also unite. Force you to abdicate.
What a massive conglomerate like yours doesn't even have a PR team. You're bothering me with such trivial matters.
Miss, you're thinking too simply. The rumors online now. What a massive conglomerate like yours. If you don't handle this personally, the Chu group might not survive.
I can't handle something this big.
Wait a moment. I'll tell you what to do.
5 million. Just let me become your human puppet.
25 years ago, the eldest Miss's biological mother was murdered in a car. Later, the eldest Miss and the old chairman encountered another attack. Luckily, the eldest Miss survived. It was a blessing from heaven. At this critical juncture, you met the eldest Miss. Since fate has arranged it this way, it proves that the Chu group can still be saved. Its fate isn't sealed. If you're not willing to do what comes next, we won't force you. You have the right to choose. Eldest Miss has already given me something.
Tell me, what did Chu Langxi give you?
What Eldest Miss gave me is information she spent years collecting. It's also the key to our comeback. I've reviewed everything.
Notify the media to spread the word. Everyone, get ready according to my plan.
The press conference has already begun. We might be a little late.
Damn it. Is the evidence ready? We're still in time.
Regarding the online expose about the Chu group, is it true? Chairman Chu, as a prominent corporation, with so many problems surfacing, shouldn't you give the public an explanation?
CEO Chu doesn't have time to answer your questions right now.
Do you think the Chu group is still qualified to handle the Dongmen project? As the person in charge, can you still take responsibility for this? Since Chairman Chu's passing, the Chu group has been declining. The stock price has plummeted. Is this your responsibility?
You parasites. You're maliciously slandering the Chu group. You're broadcasting recklessly without investigation. If you continue to fan the flames, I won't hesitate to deal with you or move aside.
Dear members of the media, esteemed colleagues, I am Shen Shaipan. The reason I've called this press conference today is simple: to address the recent false reports and rumors online concerning the Chu group, and to set the record straight, to clear their name.
So, Director Shen, are you saying that the online exposes are all false? We need the truth, not lies. Even now, the board can't provide any credible evidence.
I can't take it anymore. Director Shen, for the sake of the Chu group, I must reveal the truth here.
What truth?
As the new shareholder of the Chu group, I, as the current director of the Chu group, am extremely responsibly telling everyone the reason why things have become like this is entirely due to our current chairperson's inaction. She's simply not qualified to hold this chairperson position.
Can you elaborate?
For the sake of our Chu group, Chu Langxi must step down. She must pay the price for her mistakes. She must resign. Resign, resign. Resign. Resign, 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 resign.
Shout. Why aren't you shouting anymore? All mute now.
Director CHU, this Chu group has become like this. Is it all because of you? What exactly did you do to provoke opposition from all the directors?
This press conference wasn't convened by me, so I have no obligation to answer your questions. Shen Shiping Director Shen. You're a member of the Shen family. Why are you so concerned about the Chu family's affairs? And who allowed you to convene this press conference in the name of the Chu Group.
Me. As a former shareholder of the Chu Group. Don't I have this right?
Do you have the right? Did I agree? Something urgent. How urgent is it? So urgent that you want to usurp the throne right now. Don the yellow robe, get down.
Members of the media. I originally wanted to give Chairman Chu some face. But now she's being so aggressive. So I'll just say it directly, our Chu Group is in its current state. Entirely because of her, Chu Langxi's incompetence alone. For the future of our Chu Group. And for the people of Hiking, I lie in Wenkaiyang. Together with the directors of the Chu Group and the former directors of the Shen Group. Demand Chu Langxi relinquish the position of chairperson. Resign. Everyone. CEO Chu just took office and secured the Eastgate project, leading our Chu Group to re-establish itself in Hiking. Doesn't this demonstrate her capability? Besides, how could our chairperson be replaced just because of a few people's words? That's utterly preposterous. This is utterly absurd. What if we add these? These are irrefutable proof of Chairman Chu's incompetence. This is the Chu Group's financial report for this month. It's a full 5 points lower than last month. This is the Chu Group's report on departing employees. Compared to last month, it has increased significantly. And these are all companies that cooperate with the Chu Group. This month there are several hundred fewer, each and every one of. This is utterly absurd. One by one. These are ironclad proof of your incompetence, Chu Langxi. Just like this. How are you qualified to still be our Chu Group chairman? Chu Langxi.
I've been thinking about this press conference for a long time. I've wanted to do this for a while, but I've always given you face. But you don't want it. Alright, today I'll do it in front of all the media. Let all of Hing see you so-called directors and other company CEOs' true colors. This is a list of what you've taken over the years. The list of your embezzlement and bribery, totaling over 100 billion.
How much wanted a billion? I've never seen so much money in my life.
And this is a list of all the people you've exploited over the years. Tens of thousands of people. And here are the names of those you've used various absurd reasons to propose partnerships with, totaling over 1,000. The documents you just presented are meant to prove my incompetence. Then these. You old geezers. Shouldn't you explain yourselves?
Directors. Judging from the data, Chu Group's current state is entirely because of you. It's clearly your fault. Why shift the blame to Chairman Chu? Is someone secretly behind this? You destroyed this group, ruined the livelihoods of tens of employees. Don't you have any guilt?
Who sent you? Get these ignorant people out of here.
Then let's talk about the group. I was going to let you off, but you insisted on listening to slander and holding this damn press conference to force me to step down. Wasn't the humiliation at the succession ceremony enough? Isn't the shame you suffered enough?
Narrated by M Media.
Now resign yourselves and hand over all your shares. I can let you off the hook. Otherwise, I'll make sure you rot in jail.
You little brat. What qualifications do you have to lecture us? When we were working hard for the group, you were still sucking on your mama's tit. That's right, the Chu Group is the empire built by us old geezers, as you call us. We built this empire, you little whippersnapper. You benefited from our protection, and you don't even know gratitude. It's simply outrageous. Unless I die in this position. Otherwise, there's no way I'm giving up my position as director.
Good, very good. Since you're unwilling to step down, then I'll help you.
What are you going to do? We are the directors of the Chu group. Let me go or I'll fire you. Chu Lengxi, you can't do this. So what if I exploit it? A few underlings. I'm a director of the Chu group. It's their honor that I favor them. Chu Lengxi, you'll die a horrible death for discarding those who have served you. Get them out of here now. Chu Lengxi, you can't do this.
A bunch of useless trash. Don't worry, I'm not in the mood to deal with you yet. And you too. I still need to thank you. If it weren't for your stupidity, I wouldn't have had to remove those useless directors from the Chu group so quickly. Keep up the good work. It's a good thing I was well prepared, otherwise the consequences would have been unthinkable.
These people only know how to rest on their laurels, freeloading and waiting for death. It's because of them that the group has been stagnating. The eldest lady has been gathering evidence for years. It's only out of respect for the old chairman that she has tolerated them for so long.
So you're saying these directors already have this much power? Why are they still so greedy?
Miss, human desire is endless.
You're right. Let's go back.
Take care of that Shen Shi quickly for me.
How did this happen?
There was an accident last night. Was injured.
Who did it?
Don't know. Last night. A group of men in black suddenly broke in. Countless people in the Chanji Pavilion were killed or injured. I almost lost my life.
Could it be that your true identity has been discovered? The only one who has a grudge against you is Shen Shiping.
I suspect him too. But how did he know that I'm the master of the Tianji Pavilion? He also threatened to withdraw his investment from you. Could it be?
Director Chu, please stop hurting our young master. 2 days ago our young master using the Pavilion Master's identity gave Zhang 500 billion. Now he's being threatened and almost lost his life. This means the person behind this is your enemy. You only care about resolving the Chu group's crisis. Have you considered our young master?
Who is this?
He's Jalan's childhood friend, here for an internship. He's one of us.
Where's Jolin?
Shaolan, he.
I'll find out who's behind this for you.
Director Chu, where does your confidence come from? Our young master, as the master of the Tianji Pavilion, used all his connections and influence, spent a fortune, and couldn't find out. What makes you think you can?
What can I do? I just want to do everything I can to protect the people I care about.
Your way won't be to let young master continue to take risks, will it? Young master, that knife at that time was stuck in your hand. You almost lost your life. You can't just because of her few words go on another adventure, can you? What are you doing?
We are friends. I can't let you risk your life for me again. But this can guarantee that you won't be hurt again. Can't give it to you.
Director Chu. Ziliu is my assistant, and also Zilin's childhood friend. I still trust him.
Director Chu, give it to me.
This could save your life, I think. You'd better keep it yourself.
Your Chu group is struggling to survive. How can you investigate the person behind this? Don't you think this is ironic? Director Chu, please leave immediately. Someone show her out.
Wait, you're the assistant, right?
That's right. I am young master's closest employee.
An assistant. What qualifications do you have to speak so boldly in front of me? And what qualifications do you have to make decisions for Zai Shiyi? I've been tolerating you for his sake, but you'd better watch your place.
Enough, Director Chu. He's my assistant.
The film was
Even for Zilin's sake.
and
I don't need you to
narrated by
discipline him. If you
Media.
really want to help me, then leave here as soon as possible.
Miss Chu, please. Miss, what should we do now? Do we need to contact eldest miss to find another way?
No, there will be an answer tonight.
Tonight?
I thought you would endure a little longer. I didn't expect you to make a move as soon as it got dark. You started. Assistant Liu. Should I say you're confident? Or foolish? What about that note? Don't look at it yet. Just wait and see.
I know what you mean. I'm also helping you act today.
Director Chu, I don't understand what you're saying.
Zilin treated you well, but you actually...
Young master, you'd rather believe an outsider than believe me.
believe you.
To get the news as quickly as possible, and use all sorts of methods to do such a thing. There should be an inside man planted by his side.
The people who have appeared around young master are not few. They are all possible.
This is pure sophistry. There are indeed many people around me. But only you stole the note. No matter what you say, it's useless. Who is behind this?
Explain.
Bastard, I'll kill you.
I'll give you one last chance. Tell me who sent you.
Kill me if you dare. Do you think I don't know who you are? Chu Yik, the boxing champion. Chu Ye.
Don't make the same mistake again. Confess honestly. I can spare you. Don't be obsessed anymore.
I know Xiaolin's kindness to me, and your kindness in recognizing my talent, but he kidnapped my family. It was Lion Wenkayang and Shen Shaipan. Young master, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Xiaolin. If possible, please protect my family.
Thank you. My leg after all these years finally. What is this? Let me see. This is Yi's jade pendant. How did you get this?
You're not Chu Ye. Then who are you?
I'm Chu Langqi. I'm her twin sister. So she really is my sister. Why didn't you say anything when the investigation was conducted before?
Because I didn't know if you were going to harm her, or...
I have to go find Yi. Tell her the good news.
Wait for me, Langxi.
Officer, I have conclusive evidence to prove. This was in Assistant Liu's room before his death. Secret communication.
This evidence is very helpful. We will launch an investigation immediately. Thank you for reporting this, Miss Chu.
Officer, this is what I should do. I can't let more people get hurt.
What should we do, Chu Ye? That woman actually discovered our secret. Panicking is useless now. We have to think of a countermeasure. What evidence does she have? It's said to be some communication records.
The film was translated
and the payment records to the killer
narrated by
for our commission.
Media.
And the threats to her family. This Chu Ye is really meddling. We have to find a way to get rid of her. We can't act rashly. Otherwise we'll get ourselves into deeper trouble. We need to find a lawyer to see how to deal with this. Chu Ye, are you alright? I heard you went to the police station.
Yes, I've already handed over the Lian Wenqing and Shen Shiping evidence of the murder for hire case to the police. I hope they can find out the truth soon and bring justice to the victims.
Chu Ye, you're so brave. But you have to be careful. They might come after you.
I know, but I can't back down. I have to stand up for those innocent people.
Shen Shaipan Lion Wenkayang, you are suspected of murder for hire. Now please explain what happened immediately. In detail. Officer, this is a misunderstanding. How could we do such a thing? We are willing to cooperate with the investigation, but we need to see solid evidence. Evidence, I believe you will see it soon. You will see. I hope you will confess truthfully. Otherwise, what awaits you will be severe punishment under the law.
Chuye. Don't overwork yourself. You've been working continuously for several hours now.
Shi, you're here. It's all right. There are still some things I need to finish.
Mrs. Chu, these are the meeting materials for tomorrow. Please take a look.
Leave them here. I'll look at them later.
Assistant Me, you've worked hard too. Go and rest.
All right, Mr. Shen.
Chuye. You are an excellent boss.
Shi, please stop praising me. Actually, without your help, I wouldn't have made it this far.
Chuye. I will always be by your side, supporting you, protecting you.
Shi, Hello, who is this? I'll handle it right away. I'm sorry, Shi. I have an urgent matter to attend to.
It's okay, go ahead. I'll wait for you here.
Thank you, Shi. Chu Yi, you are my younger sister, right? What are you talking about? Aren't we in an employer-employee relationship? This jade pendant is from when we were little. Mother gave us one each. Chu Yi, I am your older sister. Chu Langqi. Sister, is it really you?
Yes, Yi-hee, Langxi is your real sister.
Sister. I've missed you so much. I've been looking for you. We can finally be reunited. Thank you, sister. Master. With you here, I'm not afraid of anything.
Chuyi, do you remember what I confessed to you before?
Of course I remember. Shen Yi, I was indeed surprised at that time. I needed time to think about
The
it.
film was
now,
translated
I've thought about it for a
narrated
long
by
time.
M
I
Media.
think we have a lot in common. I also admire your character. So I want to give you a chance. And give myself a chance too.
Really? Chuye, thank you. I will cherish it.
Yi, you look very happy. Did something good happen? Yes, sis master. I have good news to tell you.
Are you going to win the lottery?
No, Shen Yi and I. We're together now. Really. Congratulations. Shen Yi is a very good person. You two will definitely be happy.
Chu Yi-hee, I always support your choices. Shen Shiyi is indeed a trustworthy person. Master, I wish you happiness and longevity.
Thank you, sis master, with your blessings. I will cherish this relationship even more.
Yi, thank you for giving me this chance. I will use all my effort to cherish our relationship.
Yes. I believe you, Shen Yi. I believe we will have a beautiful future.
Yi, I will always stay by your side. No matter what difficulties we encounter, I will always be with you.
I believe you.